Okay, we saved the best for last. Deaf Ears 3 is the new EP from Slough Feg, Traveler Supplement 1, The Ephemeral Glades. Since their debut on the indie label Beef Rock Records, the metal force known as Slough Feg has built a rabid fan base that can't get enough of Mike Scalzi's superb songwriting, artisan riffcraft, and off-the-cuff absurdity. 10 full lengths later, many of them concept albums covering everything from cavemen to sci-fi space operas to Thor Heyerdahl and Alfred Bester, Slough Feg has earned their place as one of the most entertaining U.S. metal bands of all time. I saw them live multiple times in the 2000s, and they always brought the house down. They were like the 2000s answer to classic King Diamond or Iron Maiden in their 80s heyday. Interesting lyrical themes paired with jaw-dropping performances.
The hiatus after 2019's New Organon was the longest in the band's history. And yeah, some of us started to wonder, had the man who had given us Heavy Metal Monk and Agnostic Grunt hung up his flying V to go golfing with Nico? Then boom, this little EP shows up in the Snaggletooth mailbox, and suddenly we're back in business. Not only is it new music, but it's a direct epilogue to perhaps their greatest work, 2003's brilliant Traveler, packed with dogmen, space pirates, frozen planets, and the evil Professor Ricketts.
Recorded with the same producer, Justin Weiss, in the same studio as the original Traveler, this EP even features new drummer Austen Krater, who turns out to be not just a killer stickman, but a certified riff wizard and a fantasy lyric conjurer as well. Let's hear a little bit. This is Knife Edge.
I'm standing mid-frozen rain, cosmos a dull crusade. I'm a bright face drawn.
So good to hear some new Slough Feg. It's like slipping on a favorite pair of jeans. Those aggressive chugs, the soaring leads, those beautiful Scalzi vocal quirks. It's only about 23 minutes total, but it slaps. Every track is loaded with walloping percussion, howling guitar heroics that we've come to expect from this crew.
The opening riff instrumental, The Black Circle, is pure tone porn. Gorgeous structure, a melody that glides into lush harmonies. The only downside is it's over in under 2 minutes, but what a ride. The songs stay in that classic Scalzi 2 to 5 minute range, but the high point of this all too brief release has to be Magnetic Fluctuations. It kicks off with a herky, folk-infused riff that swells into a massive swaggering chug. Scalzi locks into the groove with perfect vocal syncopation. It's Lizzie on steroids' masterpiece of swashbuckling space missions frozen in time. In the Mithral starport running out of range, where abandoned cargo fails to exchange.
Yeah, come on. That's the kind of line you scrawl on your starfighter dashboard before you scream and dive bomb into an asteroid base. Here's hoping this is just the beginning, that the full length is right around the corner. In the meantime, pre-orders for the blue vinyl version of this little Varger Ice World Blade Runner adjacent Triumph are up on Bandcamp, so don't miss out. Truly, from the bottom of our snaggle hearts, welcome back, Slough Feg. Let's hear a little more of Knife Edge.
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.